YouTube? What's going on? Trey Calhoun back with another reaction today. As you can see, my background has changed. I have now put my trusty American flag up there. It's okay. It's not the best, but it's, you know, I think it puts something behind me. So that's really just what I'm aiming for. And this was the easy setup, just little thumbnails, thumbtack. And yeah, and then I was ready to go. So hopefully this will be a nice view for everybody. So today we're not going to do a traditional reaction video. Today I'm going to react to the entire new Slipknot album. All the songs 1 through 14 in a row. But I'm not going to play each and every song to its full length because at the end of the video I'm going to rank the songs from worst to best. Well, okay, I shouldn't say worst to best because you can't really say a song is bad because it's personal preference. What you hate, somebody else might love. It might be their favorite song for whatever reason. So I'm not going to say from worst to best. It's just from my least enjoyable to my most enjoyable, if that makes it any better. And obviously this is all just personal preference. So when the video is done, after I'm done doing my list, I want you guys to go down in the comments below and tell me what you think of my list. Think if it's good, if it's shit, if I need to clean my eyebrows, if I shouldn't even be doing metal reactions because I'm a pop pussy singer, whatever you want to say, let me know down below. I would love to hear your thoughts. So without further ado, let's start with numero uno. Oh shit, gotta plug in the speaker. Come on, Trey, you're better than that! Is it on? Shit! Fuck. Woo-wee! Fuck. Need a drink after that. So obviously that was an intro song, a kind of almost like an interlude type of thing. And I've never really gotten those. I don't really know why bands put them on albums so much. I've never personally been a fan. I don't know who jams out to those songs, but yeah, I mean, I guess it sets up the album, the tone. Kind of sounded like almost like an 8-bit, you know what I mean? Like an 8-bit track. Sort of. Like I felt like I was in an arcade in the 80s. Anyways, alright, track number 2. There's Slipknot. It's a cool chorus. That's very Slipknot right there. That was dope. I like that song. It had a really strong chorus. His screams are good. I mean, this whole album, his screams are pretty good. I like his screams. Yeah, mostly for that song, the chorus really sold it for me. That's one of those ones you can just belt in your car, and it's just really strong. I really enjoyed it. All right, track number 3. Already reacted to this song, but it'll be good to kind of hear it again. Oh yeah. That's so dope, man. That's so cool. Yeah. Just as cool as I remembered, that's a hard hitting track right there. I love that one. That one is very cool. In this chorus, he doesn't do cleans. He does the screaming kind of hard hitting type of thing, and I love it. All right, track number 4 now. Another interlude song. Ooh. That was creepy at the end. I like that part. The interlude again. Yeah, it's it's whatever. It's a transition, I guess. Next song. Oh, sick drum fill. Oh, woohoo! Wow. That's a bit different. Cool. All right. Okay. Whoa! That was dope. Dopage. Damn. That was cool. I didn't know he can hit those type of highs, those falsettos. That's really impressive. That was a really good song. Yeah, I'll talk about these more later too. All right, let's go. Next one. Critical Dollar. Oh man, man. Nice, nice. Damn. Really good chorus. Really good.
Easy, but it's always hardest to see. And you never get darling, you're so.
Holy. That song was sick, man. This is off to a good start so far, man. I really like all the songs. I mean, the interludes are like, meh. But the real songs, they're very, very cool so far. They're hard hitting. They have really good choruses so far. So yeah. All right, let's go to the next one. Change of pace.
But you get quiet as it curves. But my respect was shown to you by force. Another day too late, another neck too eager for the road. Yesterday was on, tomorrow's just a promise of the same.
Oh, oh, that's brutal. Wow. Damn. That one was deep, man. That was a nice change of pace, though. That was started off light, and then it just came in with this brutal low guitar. Man, that was a good one. That was sweet. Man, what a hell of an album so far. Hell of an album. All right, let's go to the next one. Right back at it, man. Woo! Build up that pressure. Oh, shit. They offered you no frickin' breaks on that song. That was just go from the start. Let's go. It's cool, though. Every song, man. I'm not disappointed. All right, next one. Let's go. Some whiskey while you wait, sir? Thank you. How's your day going so far? No, not too bad. How about yours? Good to hear. Cool. Cool song. Next. Ooh. Oh, that's cynical as shit.
You can go it alone, or keep it in between the pages of the book. She burns so no one gets to read.
Kind of sounds like Mushroom Head.
Fingers pull your stitches to it night by night. Who is good and who is blown away? The sky is coming side by side to
That's so cool, man.
when now is not the time.
Oh.
Tomorrow disagrees, but your real world isn't ready to face the face. Sky is coming side by side, two by two and night by night. Who is good and who is thrown away? The sky is coming side by side.
So weird, man. Even the harmony is weird.
Go in alone.
Ah,
Suffer for your feelings.
man. Damn. Damn, that was cool. That was really cool. Very unique. I said it kind of reminded me of Mushroom Head, and it did. Yeah, just really dark and kind of creepy. Man, sweet song. Fuck. All right, let's go to the next one. Ow. Oh, mommy. Ugh. Ah, that's Slipknot. Woo! God, double bass. They went hard on that track. Man, that double bass. That's just impressive. I don't care who you are, man. That is just so cool. Okay. A lot of Slipknot. Let's go. Next song. My pain. My pain. Slow intro. It's cool. It's cool. So creative, man. Whew. I have something to say about that song, but I'm gonna wait until my list. It reminded me of something, but we'll see what it is. All right, cool. Next song. Whoa. That's cool. I really like that. That's cool. Wow. Oh. Woo. Whoo! APB out for my sanity. That fucked with my head in waves. That was unique too, I think, personally. I think that was a very cool song. And I'll save all the explanations for the list, the ranking. So, all right, last song on the album. Let's do it. One more. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Hit me. Oh, it's all the way first. I think I've heard this. This is the first reaction video I ever did. This song. Yeah. The Killers. Yeah. Yeah. I just remember on the music video from the promo of The Boys, where the dude just stabbing like. Damn. Yes, rock and roll. Woo! Sit over. Yeah. Oh boy. Okay. Whole album done with. that's a lot of Slipknot. Okay. So this is going to be harder than I thought. It's going to be a lot harder than I thought. I'm so used to listening to pop albums, they'll have like 2 or 3 good songs at them out of 14. And so it's really easy to choose like which ones are the best and which ones are the worst. This one's going to be very, very difficult. So I'm going to take some time, make out a list, write some notes, kind of re-listen to parts of songs, and I'll be back. Sit tight. Yo, guys. Trey Calhoun here. I'm acting like this is the beginning of the video. I've just kind of forgotten because obviously I'm wearing something completely different now. I recorded the beginning of this video yesterday, and this took a lot longer to figure out than I thought it was going to, because all these songs are so good. Well, 10 of them are very good to me, and it made it extremely difficult to decide. But also today I kind of had an emotional type of thing kind of happened with my dog. I woke up and he was jolting, kind of like body spasms like this, and I kind of ignored it at first, and then it kept on happening again and again and again. So I took him to the vet, And the doctor was telling me all these things it could be, and then she just said like, "Oh, well, it could be something, something, something," which basically means you have to put him down, and it scared the shit out of me. And honestly, I've been an emotional wreck all day because my dog is not just my dog; he's my best friend, and I mean that. I don't just say that like dogs are man's best friend. I don't just say that just to be cute. He is my best friend. I love him so much, and the thought of me losing him just scared the shit out of me. So I was kind of dealing with that all day, just kind of being with him, so I didn't have a lot of time to write down all the thoughts I had on each and every one of these songs. And but I finally did. I finally have. And yeah, so now we're going to rank every single song from my least enjoyed to my most enjoyed. And the bottom three, number 14, 13, and 12, are Insert Coin, Death Because of Death, and What's Next. Obviously, these are my bottom because they're the interlude songs. They're in the album because, I don't know. I think it's to transition to the next song, or it might fit into the next song. I've never really gotten interludes. I always just thought they were kind of a waste of time. Personally, I've never heard really any good interludes. I don't know what you guys think, but to me, it's just a waste of time. I'm just not big. I'm never gonna play it in my car. It's just like one more skip. I gotta go, all right, next, you know what I mean? So obviously those are gonna round my list. And next, after that, at number 11 is My Pain. My Pain is an interesting one because it's obviously emotional and it's got a very deep meaning. And that's always hard to rank because with a song like this, it's kind of boring. Personally, obviously, this is just personal preference. It's just kind of boring. I'm just like, okay, I could tell this is very meaningful to either Corey Taylor or the whole band in a whole, as Slipknot. But it's just not my favorite. I'm just listening and I'm like, okay, it's whatever, it's just nothing special. So that's why it's at number 11. And so, to number 10, Red Flag. Red Flag is one of those songs that are really fun. It's a really fun song, high energy, high octane, but no real substance. To me, I'm not saying that the lyrics don't mean anything. It doesn't have a feeling to me as something meaningful at all, which is not a bad thing. A lot of these songs that I have below this don't really have that emotional punch. I'm not basing everything off that. It's just one of those that's really fast and really hard, and here you go, let's run around, So that's the reason why that is at number 10. And at number 9 is Orphan. Orphan was really hard to rank because I absolutely love the double bass going in that song in the verse, and it's so heavy and it's so cool. It was so hard to rank because I really like that, but the reason why it's so low on the list is because of the chorus. The chorus is fine. It's okay. It's so-so. It's whatever. It's nothing memorable. And since there's so many good songs on this album, that's what made this song so low on the list. Because the chorus is just whatever. I'm really big into either a catchy chorus, a hard-hitting chorus, just a really good chorus. I'm not saying it was bad. It was just okay. It's another fun song with hard-hitting instrumentals that you can have a good time to. But that's about it for me personally. So, all right. Next at number 8 is Unsainted. Unsainted. This is when the album starts getting really good to me. This was a hard song to rank because I really like it. I really, really like it. The beginning is really cool with the choir of, it sounds like children, or just with people with nice falsettos, right? And I'm like, oh, okay, that's really nice. And it comes in really hard obviously. Like, this is Slipknot. Everything is going to come in hard. You're going to hear me say it a lot. In essence, it's a good song with a good chorus, but it's not the best song as well. And the breakdown in it kind of is a little lackluster to me. It's fine, you know, nothing too great, nothing really memorable about it, but it's good. And I was like, okay, is this better than all these other songs that I have on this list? No, I don't think so. I think this is right where it belongs, and that's why it's at this spot on the list. All right, next up at number 7, Solway Firth. This was the very first song that I reacted to on my channel, so that was kind of fun. Solway Firth starts off awesome with the cool use of pronunciation of the words he used with the killer and the body. It's just, that is a very cool way to draw somebody into a song, to make them interested. Because if you start doing weird, quirky type of things, it's going to draw people in. And it sure as hell drew me in. I'm like, okay, I'm interested. And also, it's very heavy, very hard hitting. The whole song is just like a punch to the face. And I love it. And it's a really well-rounded song. Still not the best, though. I was decently surprised at the rest of this album. So let's go to number 6. At number 6 comes in Birth of the Cruel. Birth of the Cruel is probably the best headbanging song on the album to me. It's just such a rhythmic, great song that you just like, yes, yeah. And it's the funnest. I have so much fun listening to this song. That's all I can think of. And at one point during this, I'm like, I'm kind of bored, you know, whatever. The whole song is just another sick riff after another sick riff with another hard-hitting breakdown with another hard-hitting breakdown. Every single part of this song, to me, is awesome. But the reason why it's kind of this in the middle of the pack here, it's just because it's fun. It doesn't have a real emotional punch to me. This is just a really fun song that I can jam out to all the time and have a really good time. So, that brings us to number 5. Number 5 is Nero Forte. Nero Forte was really hard to rank between number 5 and number 4 because this one probably has the second best chorus off the entire album. Those falsettos he hits in that chorus are so impressive because of the way he sings all the way through this album. His singing and his screaming. The fact that he hit this falsetto, I wasn't expecting that. I'm so freaking surprised that he can hit that and nail it. And it's so out of the blue and so unordinary. I'm like, wow, that's so freaking impressive. Good for you, man. And it's catchy as hell. Like, really, I found myself singing along to it the entire time when I was reviewing it after the first part of this video. And then when it goes from the hard-hitting verse to the beautiful falsetto chorus, hard-hitting verse, beautiful falsetto chorus, it really just complemented each other well, and it's a really great, solid song, and I really enjoyed it. So, next at number 4, barely being Nero Forte, is Critical Darling. Critical Darling comes just before Nero Forte because of its chorus. I think this is the best chorus on the album, hands down. It is so catchy, and it's something that I really wouldn't grow. It won't get old to me. It will not grow old on me. I can blast that all the time, sing at the top of my lungs, and I don't think I will get tired of it. I've listened to it over and over and over again, and it still hasn't gotten to me. Basically, what put this above Nero Forte, like I said, was a chorus. It's the same song. It's like basically the same type of structure of a song as Nero Forte, just a better chorus. And so to me, that kind of put it above Nero Forte. I'm like, okay, this is great. And also, I love the outro in it. Usually outros can be so. I really love how kind of dark and cynical it was when they ended it. And I was like, oh wow, this kind of really just adds a nice little layer to the song. So that's why it comes in at number 4. And at number 3. Okay, so the top 3 were very freaking hard for me. This was so hard to rank. I must have spent 20, 25, 30 minutes just debating where to put these. Going back, well, this song has this, and I like this more than this, but this one is... It drove me crazy, and this is basically the result I came up with, and I feel pretty strongly about it. Hopefully you do as well. So, at number 3 is Spiders. Spiders is definitely the most unique song on the album. I had no idea what to expect when it started with that creepy piano, that cynical. Oh, it was so cool. Right when I heard that, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck's gonna happen with the song. And the whole song was mostly that, but it had its weird quirkiness with it, the whole thing, and I love that. I love when bands throw something at you that is completely right from left field. Right from left field. When it's completely out of left field, it just stands alone out of the entire album. I can guarantee almost, if you think of this album, if you were to ask somebody who listened to this entire album, what song stands out to you, I can almost guarantee their response would be Spiders. It has to be. It's just one of those, you're just like, oh, that was so interesting and cool. Oh my god. And I almost wanted to put this number 1 just for that, but I couldn't, because it's not a song that you will blast all the time. You know what I mean? It's one of those, I don't want to say you have to be in a mood to listen to, but it's just got that feeling toward it. Just something you don't blast all the time, but it's very, very, very cool, and that's why it's so high on my list. Now, at number 2, I don't think anybody's going to agree with me on this. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. I don't think so. At number 2 is Not Long for This World. I believe this is the most well-rounded song on the album. And I'm not joking. It's so... It's the whole song is almost perfect to me. It comes in slow, comes in calm, kind of collected, and then it just hits you with this badass chorus that's almost better than Critical Darling, I think. It's such a solid chorus. Really, really solid. No complaints about it. And then after that solid, kick-ass chorus, it goes back into like the calm type of verse. And that verse sets up the chorus really, really well. Kind of going from that nice calm state and then hitting you with a really... It's not brutal. It's not a brutal chorus, but it's a hard rock type of chorus, and I love it. I think it just sounds so good. And then when you're looking for the heavy part of the song, like, okay, this song is good so far, but it's not too heavy, you kind of get to the bridge part, to the kind of like the third part of the song, and it gives you that breakdown, that screaming brutality that you're looking for. And I love that. I'm like, okay, fine, they fit that into it, and it fit perfectly. That's what I thought. And this one was very close to being number 1 too, just because, like I said at the beginning, it's so well rounded. It's such a good product of a song, and they probably couldn't done this any better if they had another 6 months on it. You know what I mean? So that's why it's at number 2. And at number 1 is A Liar's Funeral. Right when I heard it, I knew this was either going to be number 1, 2, or 3. I knew it. I was like, okay, this is definitely a keeper. And this is not a song that you would play all the time either. But it's definitely the most emotional on the song. It's the deepest song on the album, and it really, really hits you in the feels. Well, at least it really hits me. I can't speak for you, but for me, it really hits me hard. It's really emotional, but it's also brutal. I mean, when he goes from that calm type of acoustic beginning and then just hits you with the most terrifying, brutal screams to follow that, it just hits you really, really hard. It just has to. I can't imagine if you're a Slipknot fan, you don't like that. If you don't, please let me know why. But to me, I couldn't get over how emotional it was. It really hit me hard, guys. It really did. I might not have shown it very much, but after listening to it more and more, I was like, man, this one is leaps and bounds over the other songs. And when it comes to a deep emotional song compared to something fun, I'll choose emotional at the end of the day. I love a good fun song. I love to go have fun. That is great. But having a song that really means something, that really speaks to you as a person for whatever reason it might be, you can't beat that. You can't beat that. That can change your day. Though the lyrics they say, the chords they use can change your entire mindset for the week, for life. That is unbeatable. And if you hear a fun song, you can hear fun songs anywhere. Anywhere. Just listen to the radio. I'm in pop music. I understand most of the songs that are in the music I play, it's just fun. Let's go to the club. Let's have a good time. There's no substance in it. It's just kind of empty and vapid, you know? They're fun, and that's good to have, but if you want something that's really going to change you, you need an emotional song, and that's what A Liar's Funeral is. And that's why it's number 1 on my list. It is so good, and so was My Pain, too. My Pain was very emotional, but they hit the nail on the head on Liar's Funeral, because not only was it emotional, it was also catchy, and hurtful, and just depressing, and awesome. It kind of gets that... It draws the feeling out of you and makes you face it. And you're able to face it. That's when you know you have a good song, where you're able to face all that shit going on in your head, all the demons you fight. When a song can make you feel like you can beat them, you know? That's what that did for me, and that's why, at the end of the day, this is a no-brainer for number 1. So, that's my list. It's not going to change. I've went over this list million times, and I love it. I don't think it's going to change. This is my list. I want you guys to let me know what your list is. I want to know what's your worst, your favorite. If you want to name all 14 in a row, let me know. I would love to see what you guys think. If you love my list, if you hate it, I'm a piece of shit who doesn't know what I'm talking about, I should just stick to pop. If you think I'm very fit for this, whatever you want to say, just come at me. I would love to hear your responses and what you think of this list. Yeah, I guess that's it for this video. This was a very, very long one. If you made it to the end, thank you so much. And if you'd like to see more like this, where I listen to an album and then I rank it, let me know. I would love to do this again. Just put it down in the comments, and then we'll go back and forth. So, yeah, I guess that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching another video. I can't explain to you how much it means to me that people care enough to watch these. And the fact that you're here, and if you made it to the end, it means a lot to me. So thank you. I do not take it for granted. I just want to help you guys throughout your day. If you're just having a shitty day, if you're having a good day, whatever. If you just want to release and just watch a carefree video for a second, and you watch my video, thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. So... from me, have a very, very good day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much. Peace out.